Hey everyone, Tin Man here, round 5 of the ETS, up against Arcante Soze, who's playing Argenport mid-range. This hand is not amazing, but I'm not going to mulligan it. You know, it's got the early aggression, which is exactly what we want to punish a potentially slow draw out of our opponent. So best one drop is Oni Ronin, since you can get the War Cries going early. He doesn't really have too many ways of interacting in the first couple turns. You know, it should be good to swing with most of these guys on turn 3. Yeah, let's just play another Ronin and a Pyronite, because it's very likely you could have a 2-drop like Rip Knife Assassin, which case I still want all my guys to be able to attack profitably, whereas Grenadin and Drone wouldn't be able to attack profitably into a Rip Knife Assassin. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, my opponent was a little bit late to the match since I had some computer issues. Var's favor is obviously not ideal for me, since it kind of 2-for-1s us. But drawing more 1-drops is always acceptable, especially now that we have a good way of punching through his first real blocker with this rapid shot. That he hasn't really had a good chance to put us on, to know that we have it. We haven't held open. We haven't made an attack where it's been obvious that we have it. In this case, I think we're just going to probably just play the Shadow Sigil, Champion of Chaos, and A-Space to still play around the rapid shot. You know, not give away the info that I rapid shot. If he wants to take a profitable block, being by blocking and drone, I'm totally fine with that because I'm still pushing through so much more damage, and I want to kind of conceal the fact that I have this rapid shot. Otherwise, if he's blocking like the 3-2, it's still just a straight up trade, and I'm still pushing, you know, kind of max damage here. So all around pretty solid. Even something like a Crown Watch Trader here is no problem. A Tavrod would be a problem next turn. That card's not very problematic. Neither is that. Oh, a 6/6 Champion of Chaos. I think I'm just going to play that. I think I'm just going to play the Champion of Chaos and then A-Space. Once again, holding the rapid shot back. That'll be used to punch through his actual big blockers. He can make a trade here. A trade there. Still takes 4. But otherwise, he's in really dire straits here, being at 10. Falcon Forcer don't really care. That doesn't do anything. Okay, I didn't have that buff anyway. Oh, a Cinder Yeti off the top. That'll lock it up. All right, so up a game here. You know, Xaxes actually. We didn't even need this rapid shot. It's good because post sideboard he gets to bring in 3 extracts, which is going to be a little, you know, potentially problematic. Let's clone our sideboard, and let's take a look at what we don't want. So, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I really want Pyronites. I don't think I want Sabotages. He doesn't have too many high impact things to do with Sabotage. He has some things to hit. I do want the Suffocates because that'll hit basically everything up to Tavrod. You know, Crown Watch Trader becomes a 3/5 on my turn. And obviously hits all of his lower drops. It doesn't hit Auric Interrogator, I suppose. Annihilate's probably not that great. It hits the early stuff, but it doesn't hit his big threats. His Tavrod, his Crown Watch Trader. Let's see what else. I don't want Statue of Maiden. That's mainly for Dawnwalker type decks or Recursion type decks. Yeah, let's cut the Annihilates. Let's cut maybe the Obliterates. Probably not the best. And like one of the drones, because drones don't attack well into Rip Knife Assassin. Okay, I'm fine with this. Still want to keep a good early aggression. Since if I would cut the drones, I'd probably want to switch to a later game focus deck with the Obliterates, but I don't really want to do that. I want to keep the early aggression. Actually, maybe I wouldn't put the Pyronites back in. Maybe I do. What do I cut for those? It's not really anything I want to cut. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I'll challenge him. And let's see if we can get another similarly fast start. Mainly just worried about Bloodletters and Unseen Commandos. Hey, we won the die roll. That's always good. Have a slightly slower start, but pretty good start, actually. So I'll keep this. You know, able to play Outlaw on turn 2, Hideout Pistol on turn 3. I'll just grab a red with this. I do miss my 1-drop, but that's okay. This hand is quite strong otherwise. Pretty much give away the fact that we have a torch there, but I don't really care. If he plays like a Rip Knife Assassin, we just hit it with a Hideout Pistol. If he plays a Crown Watch, I can't really deal with that. I'm still going to use the Hideout Pistol just for efficiency's sake. Do I just torch it on the backswing? I don't think so. I think I hold open torch to hit his 3-drop, and then hopefully we draw a Fire Sigil and we can Vicious Highwayman to kill it. Valken Forcer, fine. I'll torch that. Means I can still attack another Outlaw. Come on, Fire Sigil, 1-time dealer. Stone Scar Banner, same thing. Did not hit it, but a pretty solid pickup. Now, as soon as we do draw that Fire Sigil, oh boy, we're going to go crazy. As long as we can get that before... damn, the Shadow Sigil is not at all what we wanted. Man. If this was a Fire Sigil, I think we could just win the game here. Oh, he has a Finest Hour? Oh, man. Oh, that's real bad. I think that's pretty much just game over. I'm just going to lose because of that. I don't know, we never hit another red source. It's pretty unlucky, but that's an unchecked commando with an Inquisitor's Blade on it. Yeah, we got no answer to this. We got no answer to this pretty much at all. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, all these double red cards in our hand, kind of rotten right there. Unfortunately, we had to, you know, never found that. But all things considered, I don't, well, maybe we do put in the Annihilates. Maybe Annihilate is good. Maybe it's better than Rapid Shot. Let's put in Annihilates, yeah. Yeah, at least that having Annihilate would provide us an out to that kind of a situation. It's obviously you know, not ideal whenever he armors up a or gives a weapon to that big flyer, but you gotta be prepared for it. It sounds fine actually. It still doesn't have the 1-drop, but a turn 2 Instigator. I do have the double red this time. Into turn 3 Suffocate on his guy. Hopefully we find a turn 4 power. So I can just start Bandit Queening to do that. That's the plan. Had it. Had it. Had that 1-drop the whole time. What is unfortunate though is that if he did kill this off with like a Vara's Favor, we didn't have a way to actually cast Instigator on turn 2. 2-cost removal spell, he could have an Annihilate, so I should attack first before I play my guy. No Annihilate here, so not a big deal. Oh, there's the Annihilate. Oh, you're just saying he's ready. Okay. Not a problem. We'll just have to, like, play out the Cinder Yeti. He's stuck on 2 power? Ooh, that's gonna be good. Alright, now any power for me is really good. Except a depleted power is not ideal, but even then I would be okay with it. Really just any sigil is what I'm looking for. Extract is not good. He did put it on bottom though, so he probably doesn't have a power. And we still missed our power, so I think this will come down to who hits their next power first. And I gotta put the odds slightly towards my opponent since he's got all these scouts with extract and all that stuff. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I gotta get Shadow. Let's just play Highwayman to get the War Cries going. And hits for the most. And Bandit Queen obviously, you know, scales much better whenever you have other units on board. Which we did up until very recently. Slay, not ideal. But he's just going to spot and move over and over and over again. I can live with this. Does he have Vanquish in his list? Does not. So unless he has another Slay, this Champion Chaos is pretty solid. Represents the most damage with Bandit Queen. Ooh, Interrogator. Sign me up. Let's just torch that. Bandit Queen, get him. That should pretty much be game over. Yeah, that's game over. Yeah. So a good, solid, quick 2-1 win off the back of Bandit Queens and Highwaymen.